Hey, everybody out there. Welcome to the Pro Travel Plus product launch day. Big day for us. A lot of excitement happening out there. You guys are the ones that have created it. I'm blown away. In the last week, we went live exactly 1 week ago. So we're already at our 1 week anniversary. Congratulations, guys. You've done an incredible job. In that time, 5,000 people have come to Pro Travel Plus to become a part of this movement and see what this is all about. Now, that's an exciting number. We got a lot more that's going to happen very, very quickly for us and for you. But in the meantime, something really, really big is happening today. Today is day one of being finally available to use the full product line. Now, before I get into that, let me tell you guys a little bit of history and background on who you're connected with here. We have a team of professionals that have done some unbelievable things in the realms of network marketing and in travel. And this is one of the most powerful systems. I'm sure you've already seen it out there. A lot of you folks have already seen the power behind our incredible systems. The fact that people are being drawn to this. Out there, welcome to the Pro Travel Plus. Oh, I think I've got my stream happening in the background. Sorry for that, guys. I was like, wow, what in the world? I hear myself talking. So it's been a really huge launch, and I'm sure you've seen the power of the systems, because if you've utilized these systems, then one thing that you know is that they work. People come and they utilize and they take the tour and they join with you. It's the most powerful system ever created in the realm of relationship and network marketing. And that powerful system has helped push us to that threshold of getting 5,000 people in. Now I'm really proud to say that we're taking that powerful system and combining it with the strongest travel product on the planet. When you really look at how these systems are built and the incredible job they've done attracting people, everybody's really, really excited about this great compensation plan, about the power behind this company, about the fact that people have an opportunity to break in to the travel industry, an $8 trillion a year industry, for the first time without having to spend $300, $400, $500 to get into a program. And then, a lot of those folks out there, after that money is spent, they don't have enough money to go on vacation. That was what we wanted to fix with this program, and that's why I'm so excited. Clearly, this is my first time being on a Google Hangout here. Just so you guys know, most of you out there probably already know, my name is Seth Fraser. I'm the CEO of the company, and I am honored and I am so proud to be a part of this movement that we're all creating and crafting together. One of the big things you need to do when you create something like this is partner with the right people, the people who've created relationships. And I got to tell you, he's not feeling really well today, so you're not going to see his face, but you're going to hear his amazing voice on this call. We're going to be talking to one of our greatest partners in this company. He's been in the field of the travel relationship arena for about 15 years, and he's created such strong relationships in that time that he's been able to get unbelievable, insane deals for the people that have joined his programs. So he's able to offer those as a strong aggregator and technology enthusiast. He's done some incredible things to make everything easily accessible, usable, and fun for our members. Now, if you're looking at this this video right now, we're doing this live. So one of the first things I want to, before I introduce Lee completely and bring him on board to tell you a little bit about this product, I want to clarify a couple things. The product is going to go live in your back office as soon as we get off this webinar. So right now, if you're logging in, you want to click on the travel portal, you're going to see us doing it on our side. You're not going to have access to it until afterwards, because we want to show you how to use it. It is so crucial for you guys to be able to understand that. And when we looked at, again, those other programs out there that were charging $300, $400, $500 for their program, and then $59 a month to be a part of it, by the time a year went by, most people spent more money, about somewhere in the range of $1,100, $1,200 to be a part of those programs. That's enough money that a lot of people would consider that their vacation money. And we said that model just doesn't work for us. We need you to go out and have a blast. We want you to be able to absolutely travel with your family, see the world, be part of that. And so when you might hear this phrase before on our calls, Charles Vest brings it up every now and then. He'll say, a lot of people say travel, have fun, make money. We're taking that model and we're flipping it on its head with this incredibly powerful system. People are actually making money in this program, and they're having fun while they're doing it. And now comes the most exciting piece of it that we're adding to the puzzle here, which is the travel piece of it. And this is where we all get to have a blast. Another neat thing about this program that I'll tell you guys is that you've also got the access to, if you're not going to be planning on going out, if you're not traveling, we're going to take care of you locally. We have incredible programs to be able to give you some great discounts locally so you can actually use and leverage this product before you take that first vacation. But we're going to show you some stuff today with this product that's going to get you really, really excited, because when you see the power of it, what you're going to quickly realize is that the cost of joining the program at $69.95 to join, and then $34.95 a month, you're quickly going to see how you're going to recoup those costs of joining within the very first hour using the product here. It's a really, really exciting time for us to be able to offer that. And that comes from the power of the relationship that Lee has been able to create with some of these great, massive travel companies out there, the Marriotts and the Hyatts and the airlines of the world. He's done some great stuff for us to be able to make that happen. Before I introduce Lee, I want to do one thing. I know a lot of you guys are out there on Facebook and on our YouTube account. So what I'd like to ask for a favor, I'd love to see you guys comment on our post. It's facebook.com/ProTravelPlus, and just throw out there, tell us you're excited, tell us how thrilled you are to be a part of this incredible partnership that we've created, this great marketing system, and this unbelievable travel product that's going to have you saving a ton of money, having an absolute blast, and being able to go out and have fun and see the world at an affordable rate. You finally can do that. We're really excited about that. So I know, Lee, that you're not feeling great. You're a little bit under the weather, so we're gonna keep you off camera today. But we're gonna be doing a screen share session together. And I first of all want to say thank you so much for being here. You've been an incredible partner for us. We had multiple people knocking down our doors, trying to become partners with us on this. And the reason I was drawn to you, Lee, is I've seen the way you handle relationships, and I've seen what that's resulted in for you. Specifically, that has led to these massive discounts that we're about to discover and get into on the back office. And as you guys know, we're a company that likes to underpromise and overdeliver. You know, we told you that we'd have the portal live by the end of Friday, and here we are doing it and having it live at 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to take a look at the Facebook comments and see if we have anybody giving us some shout outs out there. If you do want to send a shout out, again, facebook.com/ProTravelPlus. And just tell us you're excited, because we'd love to hear from you and be able to do this live. This is kind of an interactive, fun time for us to be able to connect with you guys in every way that we can. So my friend Lee, it's great to have you with us today. And I have been so incredibly impressed with what you've put together for our members. How are you doing out there, my friend?
Well, Seth, I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I am.
You might be on mute. Might want to check that there, Lee.
Can you hear me all right now? Yep. Can you hear me?
We're not hearing you on this end, my friend. Let me see if I can unmute you myself. I'll mute you there, and we'll give it another go. And you can unmute yourself now, Lee, if you'd like to, and that should take care of you.
All right, Seth. Can you hear me now?
I see you unmuted. But we're not hearing you. Well, you and I were talking right before this, so I don't know if you lost your microphone or it came unplugged from the USB port or something like that. I'll give you a second here to see if we can figure that out. And if you'd like to, Lee, if you want to go ahead and rejoin the Google Hangout from that link that I sent to you, and I can carry this for a little bit and talk about some of the exciting stuff that I found, and I'll actually tell a cool little story while you do that. So go ahead and grab that link and pop out of here, and then you can come back in, and we'll have you join. Yeah, I see your chat message there, but if you want to just leave the Hangout and come on back, I'll carry this for a little bit and tell people a story. It was really, really neat. I have a good friend up in Seattle, and he's actually heading out to Dubai, and in the process of doing that, he's going to be stopping over in Washington, D.C. And just this morning, you know, he hit me up, and of course, I've got access to the travel portal. Oh, okay.
All right, Seth, can you hear me this time?
Oh, perfect. Now I can hear you great, my friend. It's good to hear your voice, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I apologize. You know, like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather. I guess my computer is also. So I'm sorry I can't be there to show my face to everybody, but one day soon. But it's really not about you or me. It's about this beautiful product that we put together. I'm so excited to be partnered with you. And I know that all of our partners that we've put together and the product that we're going to show everybody today is just going to blow them away, because it's so much more than just travel for this weekend or for next month. It's whenever you want to travel, you can do it right from your back office. You can plan it for your entire family. And that's what's so cool about this.
That's awesome. You know, I've seen a lot of what you've put together, and we're going to show a lot of that to the folks that are on this. But why don't you explain to me a little bit about some of the concept of how you feel? And by the way, I want to thank Chris Fondy for saying he heard Lee on that. And then Danielle Marie Lancaster, thanks for giving us a shout out. We have 185 viewers with us right now, Lee. That's awesome stuff.
Cool.
You explained some things to me about how we're in a very special situation because we've got access to some things that a lot of folks wouldn't be able to have access to without going to a very high level, massive dollar amount kind of product. Specifically on the condo side of things, why don't you tell us a little bit about that, and then maybe we can log into the back office and start going through some of this together before we turn the product on live for everybody to start playing in the pool and having some fun swimming around.
Yeah, I think that's great, and I look forward to everybody doing all of that. What we've done is we've actually partnered to be able to offer to all of our Pro Travel Plus members an exclusive opportunity to book condos worldwide. Now, that's not just a hotel room. That's an entire 1, 2, 3, sometimes a 4-bedroom condo. So their family vacation now isn't just a hotel room. It's at 5-star resorts all over the world. Now, this inventory would only be available to somebody that may actually own one of those condos and have the opportunity to travel to one of them. But now not everybody can afford the $10, $20, $30, $40,000, but that's okay. What we've done is we've packaged a program that allows our members exclusive access to over 6,200 resorts worldwide. Now, that's over 6,000 resorts. Like, come on, what's better than that? And now,
I think that's awesome. And to interrupt you for just a second, from what I've seen in the kind, we'll get into the actual pricing here in a minute. From what I've seen in there, generally speaking, it looks to me like it's pretty close to what you would pay in maintenance fees for other condos around the world. Am I mistaken in saying that?
I think most cases it's less, actually. Now, I don't want to talk about what people pay for condos and things about that, because that's not what it's about. But what it's really about is the ability for an entire family, anybody that's listening to this, any of our members, to be able to book a vacation for their entire family for less a day than what people would pay for a meal.
Wow. That's incredible. It's really going to be a lot of fun running this with you. And I know that you are a man who moves forward and constantly improves what's going on. Are we going to see changes and improvements to our own product as we move forward as a company? And how, do you want to explain to our members how that process will look and roll out? Obviously, without getting into specifics on some of those things, but are we going to move forward and grow and have even more coming to the table as we move forward?
I think this is just the beginning. That's the way we want to talk about it. Now, we have a lot of great things planned upcoming. So what I tell everybody is make sure you log in every day, because there's always something that you may see different. There may be a new deal that comes up, and we'll talk a little bit about how you can see some of those deals. But in addition to that, you may see some great new features popping up. We're going to continue to improve this. That's really cool about what we've built, is that we're building something that's never been seen before. And so it allows us the flexibility to every day, every month, every couple of months, improve it for our members. So the more they use it, the more we're going to improve it. And I think that we're going to give them more and more. And this is just going to be out of control. Some of the stuff it's down the pipeline. I can tell you that right now.
That's awesome. And it is an absolute blast. And I appreciate you saying that. So I think at this point in time, people are going, yeah, whatever. Let's see the product. Okay, already. So let's get into it. In fact, I'm going to turn on my own screen sharing, and then you and I can just kind of bounce back and forth if you're cool with that. And then, I had a couple I was starting to tell a story earlier about a gentleman that I connected with on Facebook who had asked about a particular condo, or he was looking to get a decent hotel. He had a very specific request, so I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to provide him with what he was looking for. But it actually turned out really neat, because the Marriott that he wanted to stay at in particular, I did a search on the public-facing site for that, and like an Expedia, Hotels.com. In fact, I think it would just be a lot more fun if we do this live right now. Don't you think?
I think that would be awesome. And when you told me this story, I was psyched, because I love hearing those stories. And I really pose it to all the members. If they find something like this, tell us about it, because, you know, not every day you're going to see something that's as outstanding as this deal you got. But you know what? It's really cool to find those out. And I love when people challenge me, because I will find a better deal on our site versus one of those other public facing sites. And I just love telling people that.
I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna, as you're talking, I'm pulling up the comparison so that people can see live what I found this morning on this particular hotel that he was looking for. And I thought it was just a really, really neat situation. So 13th through the 15th was the dates, I believe, on that one. And I'm going to pull that up on a competing site while I pull it up on our very own site. And one of the things that we need to obviously kind of get into a little bit is some of the layout, what all these links mean in the travel portal. We have a rewards network. We've got the condos, the hotels, flights, car rental, entertainment. We'll break down what all those individual pieces are. And then later down the road, what we're actually doing is we're creating how-to videos on each section that you see back here. So if you're a little bit overwhelmed, don't worry on that. And one of the keys that we want to focus on, we're right now in our builders phase. This is our pre-placement phase. It's only been a week. And as you guys can see, we've done an exceptional job handling those issues. And I got to say, I'm really proud of our support team and our staff and the technology we have powering this. But with that being the focus right now, I obviously want you guys to use the product and have fun and have a blast with it, but don't take your focus off building this strong base for the next 30 days. Don't get too, oh, hey, this specific deal, that specific deal. Because with this portal, I could spend all day in here, Lee. I could literally be in here all day and just find deal after deal. And I think that we want to focus on the right things as we move forward. Wouldn't you say, my friend?
Well, I think that's awesome, because, I think that's the one great thing about what we put together. And we'll go through the homepage here a little bit. I want you to show the specific deal, but I want to show everybody how this page works. But you could spend days going through all the great stuff, because we've not just got travel, but we've got all of the things you need for travel or just for those fun extras. And so, I don't want people to focus on the travel. The travel's always going to be there. I always tell people, do your work, build your team during the day. And then when you're bored at night before you're going to sleep and you're like, where do I want to go in the next couple of months? Log into the travel portal and be like, you know what? This is an opportunity, because it's always going to be there. So don't focus on that right now, but focus on building your team, because the bigger you build a team, I will tell you, as we grow, I will get us better deals and you'll see them out there. And so that's what's important right now.
That's awesome. That's well put. And you guys are doing an exceptional job with that. We have we're now over 200 viewers live on this. So the first thing I clicked on when I got into our own back office in the travel portal section, I clicked on the rewards network. And there's a reason why that's the first link there. We've talked a lot about this, being able to have these $500 in travel discount dollars that people can use. And you're actually going to see the power of that right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on travel. Then I'm going to click on hotels and condos. And in this particular case, I'm going to perform the exact same search I just did over on Expedia. And then you're going to see the power of this platform. So I'm going to go to Washington, D.C. And then I'm going to type in the same check-in dates that we had over there, which was the 13th through the 15th. And we'll search that. And I'm going to go back to the Expedia one and find the one I'm looking for, because it was a Marriott. He was looking for a specific Marriott. And that's why I wasn't sure I'd be able to pull this deal out. And it was really neat to see the power of the platform on the day that we're going live with it, just this very morning. Let's see here. I'm trying to find it here. Oh, wait, there we go. The Washington Marriott. There we go. All right, so you can see the public-facing price from another travel site is $529. Now, one of the things you always need to keep in mind when you guys do these price comparisons is that not everybody is as forthcoming as our systems are. So when you see $529, yeah, that looks really good. You click on it, and that's awesome, and we're going to move forward with it. We're going to pay at the hotel, so because I'm not going to book it right now. But when we get to the checkout page, something kind of funny happens, because on the left-hand side, now there's taxes involved. So the total cost comes to $1,211.42. Now I'm going to go back to ours. going to find the Marriott that I was looking for. And as you can clearly see on our site, here's the bottom line price, $675.36. Now, keep in mind, this is a 5-star resort. You know, a lot of people aren't necessarily going to be, you know, spending $337 a night at a hotel, but for my money, $337 sounds a lot better than $1,211. And this is that our price always includes taxes. So when you guys are doing price comparisons, when we get to that phase of the company, when you want to show somebody something, it's going to be crucial to remember that what you're seeing on our site is actually cheaper than it looks by the time you get to checkout. Isn't that right, Lee?
All right, so Seth, here's something I want to tell you. That you're correct that a lot of our prices do include it, but there are certain instances where there may be a hotel fee involved, and so your final price will actually be shown as you book through. But what you're seeing here is what the nightly hotel rate is versus the other competitor. So on our site, we're saving you almost $200 or $300 a night. And the other thing is you want to make sure that you compare the same type of rooms. So we're saving almost half of your price on this room a night. That's a night.
We're talking almost, it's like 47% off or something like that. And here's a little thing you guys want to make note of. Okay, so you see this little thing that says rewards cash. So when you heard us, you've probably heard us talk during our pre-launch phase. We're actually really not even in our pre-launch phase, guys. This is our builders phase. This is a selected pre-placement phase for leaders. So with that understanding, you know, we've been trying to guide the message properly. But when you join the program at $69.95, you're going to be given a rewards bag. And these travel rewards dollars can be used for all kinds of stuff. We're going to walk you through all the really cool stuff you can use them on. In this particular case, it would take $130 out of the balance of your rewards cash in booking this hotel. Now, keep in mind, an entire year with this company, if you wanted to prepay for the whole year, you're talking about $435. If you chose to do that for the whole year, on this one trip, you already would have saved more than that. Just this, without talking about the flight, without talking about car rental, without talking about anything else, you already, with one trip, 2 nights, would have saved more than you could even spend with this company. You can't spend more than that. You can't. It's not even possible. So we're saving you more just in one example booking like this than you'd be able to get anywhere else. And then Lee, why don't you tell them all a little bit about how the rewards cash is going to work as we roll it out? Because I know we've got, you know, we're just getting this off the ground. We're just putting the product live right now. So I believe there's going to be just a minor delay for the first round of early adopters coming in before the rewards cash shows up in their account. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I got to go out and dole everybody $500 in cash. That's how cool this program is. But what that actually means is that it's going to be about 48 to 72 hours from today, since today is our official launch of the Travel Club, for everybody to get their cash in their account. It's going to take about 48 to 72 hours. So figure at some point this weekend, at the latest on Monday, depending on exactly when you signed up, things like that, is when your accounts will actually be in your, you'll actually have full access to the rewards network, because we are giving $500 in cash to everybody that they can spend any way they want. Now, what's really cool about that example that you gave, and I just kind of throw this in there because I just saw it, was our nightly hotel rate, even without our rewards cash, was still $175 less a night than the other companies out there. And let's just call it the others, because you know what? From today on, all of our members, when they think travel, they're going to come to their back office and book. Now, you know what I think, Seth, if you don't mind, I want to tell everybody a little bit about the homepage maybe now, because awesome. I think we just kind of told everybody about this great deal, but they're like, hey, what else is going on here? So let's talk about the homepage, because this is what everybody's going to see and what they're going to be working off of. And I want to just talk about kind of every link, and then we'll go into them in a minute. And I'll just take a couple minutes here, so tell me if I'm talking too much, because you know I love this program.
Yeah, you're awesome, bro.
So when you log in, it's going to say welcome, and it'll say your name right there on the top, and it's customized to each and every member. So as soon as you log into the back office, you log right into the travel portal. Now, when you're in there, you'll see the first thing that we have is our Vacation Rewards Network. And just like the icon says, we wanted to make this very interactive when we were working this out, because we want it to be, click on this to go get what you want. We don't want you to think about it. So on the Vacation Rewards Network, we're giving you $500 in cash to spend. Now, you can spend that any way you want. It can be on hotels, cruises, rental cars, It can be on attractions. It can be on shopping for your trip. You name it. And I'll let you go back into that a little bit more. But we're giving you $500 in cash to spend. Like, how cool is that? Now, I mean, it's great. It excites me. Now, the next thing you'll see there, which is our other big feature, which is exclusive for members of Pro Travel Plus. It's our worldwide weekly condos. And we wanted to name this so simple for you guys so you don't get confused. These condos you're booking in here are for a 7-day stay for your entire family at over 6,200 resorts worldwide. Okay. Now you can book a studio, a 1, 2, 3, sometimes a 4-bedroom, anywhere in the world. This is where you're going to click if your family's going on vacation for a week. Now, when you scroll down a little bit, you're going to actually see that we have our next row of our cool features. We have our flight features. What we've done is we've created one of the best flight crawlers out there. Now, flights, Seth, you know this. Flights change so often. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, it's everybody's going to be the same because they're working off the same engines. But what we've done is we found a how would you explain it? I think it's kind of a...
I think I would put it like this. One of the big things, without mentioning specific airlines, one big hole that there are in almost every search engine out there is that there's certain airlines that they literally cannot aggregate. And you're going to see those show up in our feeds. That's one big thing. Then the other thing is the airlines that are showing up, in my experience, Lee, with this so far, there's 9 out of 10 times our flights are cheaper. And in general, I'd say about 20% of the time, it's like $3 cheaper. I mean, it's just odd that you guys have found this incredible way to be able to even shave, even if it's $1 or $2 or $3, it's enough that you are always consistently beating people. And then it can range all the way up. I've seen it go as high as like $600 for international flights. I'll show some examples in a little bit when we get around to that.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Like, we spent a long time putting this together and finding it because it's just the coolest thing ever. All right, so then the next link you're going to see right here is actually our cruise link, okay? And for right now, what you're actually going to do is you're going to book your cruises through our Vacation Rewards Network. Now, cruises are another specialty aspect of the industry, and you can go to any travel site out there. They are, by law, going to be the same price. The cruise lines have really, really cracked down on this on public-facing travel sites, that cruises need to be at the same price so that they can set their own prices. Now, as an exciting part, as a member of Pro Travel Plus, Seth, we are giving our members the opportunity to book cruises below published rates. And I know we'll take them through that, but that's right, below published rates. We are the only people and the only program that allows you to book at a lower rate than you see on a public-facing site.
That's awesome. And, one of the big keys to that, we'll get into a little bit later, but it's really crucial for our members to realize and to note that you need to actually, you'll see a price that's going to be excellent and amazing already. When you actually click the booking link, you're going to see that price drop even further because it's after you click that link that your rewards cash is applied from your wallet as well. So it's something to be aware of. And we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, it's awesome. So the next link that we have right here is our hotels. Now everybody asks, well, what's the difference between this and that? So what we wanted to do is we wanted to give every member the opportunity to book all of their needs through all of their travel related needs through here. So this booking engine right here is going to take our members to allow them to book nightly rentals. So if you're looking to go away this weekend for 2 days and you don't want to use your rewards cash because you're going to save your cash for your cruise or for your larger trip, you can book nightly hotels at savings right through here. And we also have lowest price guarantee. So we'll match any of the major competitors if they find it, and it's all located within here. So if you're just booking a night, go ahead and click on here. If you don't want to use your rewards cash, you can do it right through our hotel booking engine that we put together right here. And then we also have our car rentals. So if you want to book car rentals, you can do that. Now on our entertainment, we want everybody to find everything they need. So under the entertainment page here, you can get concerts, sporting tickets, anything you want to do while you're away. And the travel essentials, really gives everybody opportunities to do the things they may need. If they need to purchase, you know, bags and things of that nature. And we'll go into it a little bit more, but I don't want to confuse everybody because I want everybody to play around here. But I think the best thing now, if it's all right with you, Seth, maybe why don't we tell people a little bit more about the rewards network?
Yeah, I agree. That's awesome. Let's see here. I think I'll go ahead and start my screen sharing up again and maybe take this piece up for a little bit and then pass it back to you. Because, dude, I'm so excited. I can't stop talking about it. So I'm just sort of like, I'm taking the reins because I just love it.
Hey, go with it. I
love
the excitement.
I think what would be something really fun to do is actually, you know what I'm going to do before yeah, okay, we'll go in the rewards network. We're here, and the rewards network is my favorite piece of this product. I'm going to show you guys something really neat because there's so much value here that many times you can actually combine different values and create this awesome Oreo cookie of amazingness and put everything together. I'm going to show you an example of how that would work. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull up another. I'm actually going to pull up the homepage for budget.com, which is a nice car rental provider. And I'm through the rewards network, and this is key to keep this in mind. I'm going to click on car rental through the rewards network. There's 2 car rental companies that we use through the rewards network. That's Avis and Budget. Those are the only 2. That's why I'm pulling up Budget's website so you can specifically see how this process works. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick some example dates here for a car rental. I'm based in San Diego, so I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see here. I'll do the 4th, and we'll do it for a week. And we'll see what pops up here, and you guys will see kind of what their price is, and then we'll get into what we got going on over here. And then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with this being able to combine offers, because this is where it gets really, really exciting, guys. And you know, I know it's kind of funny. Here we are, like clicking around and you know, fake booking travel, and for some reason it's like the most exciting thing in the world to me. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. We're really thrilled to be able to share this with you. So here's an example on Budget. And I haven't done this search for these dates, so I don't know exactly what's going to pop up. If you want to pay now, keep in mind, same deal as before. This is before taxes. So I'm going to click on Pay Later with this one so we can see it. And what you're going to see is after taxes, we're closer to $245 on a rental car from Budget for a week, which is not really a bad deal. It's actually a pretty good deal. But when you come over to our rewards network, and again, I haven't searched these exact dates, but my assumption is, because everything I've done with you, Lee, is great. And here we go. So you can see we display that, and you get the total with tax right there. So you know you're paying $183. You're going to use $50 in rewards cash to be able to acquire that. So you're actually coming in at, I think it's about, let's see here, that's about $61 less already, okay? So if you reserve the car there, now I'm going to give you the secret sauce because this is where it gets fun. There's another link under travel, again, within the vacation rewards. I'm going to click on travel gift cards. And guess what one of the gift cards is? You're going to see one for Budget. You can purchase 2 of these $100 gift cards at a price of $90. It uses $10 of your rewards cash. And now you've got 2 gift cards that you could use to pay for that one rental. That just knocked another $20 off. Now we're at $81.30 saved on one car rental. And by the way, Lee, that's more than you spent joining the program.
That's awesome. Like, I give it to you, Seth, because you have the program you created and the price point there's nothing like it out there. And, you know, I'm just happy that we can be part of this. And I think what's important also about the rewards network, it's really cool, is it's exclusive for our members. So our members, now we've shown you that you can book it. So if you want to save your reward dollars, I tell everybody like this: the reward dollars are there for you to use for whatever you want. But you don't want to spend them all in one place necessarily, so you may want to just book a night somewhere and you find a great deal through one of our other opportunities. Now, the Rewards Network is your one-stop shop for everything. So I use this example, and I think I've told you this. This is one of my favorite examples because I shop on the Rewards Network all the time. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to stick away from travel, but what's the one thing that everybody needs when they travel? If you're going somewhere sunny, what do you need? Sunglasses, right?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm going to go to my like favorite example here because I just think this is such a cool thing, and this is nowhere else can you find something like this, because everybody loves their sunglasses, and you can see it popped up right here. It's Oakley is popping up. Everybody knows them. They're a name brand, and so they're going to pop up here in just a minute. And I apologize, my computer is just a little bit slow. It's a little sluggish like I am today, but what's cool about this is that we actually, as a member, you can get your sunglasses at just an amazing discount that's not available anywhere publicly. So, all right, here we go. Here's our sunglasses now. Everybody loves their Oakleys. Here's today's deal. Like I said, we're going to have deals every day. Today's deal on Costa Del Mar polarized sunglasses, $100.
Wow, that's sick.
Retail price $189. So on this one purchase, you're saving more than you spent to join.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and there's so many examples like that, Lee. Just as you dig in, and I'm going to go ahead and take over the screen share again and share a couple more, because as you start to dig in with this, the realization starts to occur with you with this program. I joined a program to save money on travel, and I ended up saving money on everything. And I was able to use this, whether or not, maybe you're sick like Lee is right now and you can't get on vacation. That's a huge, huge benefit to this program. And to go back to that Rewards Network homepage, you guys are going to find you're probably spending about 90% of your time in the Rewards Network. I want to make that clear, because this is really where people are having a lot of fun. And if you're worried that you're going to run out of rewards cash, I can't make the announcement yet, but we have a solution coming for that, and it's very, very exciting. So let's get into let's do some of these cards. How about dining? Everybody likes to go out to eat and have a nice meal, and maybe you're not going to be in Mexico this week, but you still want to be able to go out and have a nice time. So the first thing that comes up, Red Robin gift card, $100 for $90. I'm going to sort this by the how much you pay, low to high, so that we can actually show some of the little bit bigger discounts. So I know there was one for it was Country Buffet / Hometown Buffet. Yeah, here it is, Old Country Buffet. This is a savings of 40% on this. So a $50 gift card for $30, only using 20 in rewards cash on that, by the way. And if you don't have an Old Country in your town, Hometown Buffet is the same company, very similar menu, and the same exact deal, $50 gift card for $30 through their site. So as you start to get around the site and you start to explore further and further, what you're going to find is there's an absolute ton of options. There's everything from Macaroni Grill to Maggiano's, some fine dining restaurants like Denny's, I guess. The Oceanaire is actually I don't know if anybody here has ever been to the Oceanaire. Fantastic place, but there are so many options. If you think you're not going to find something in your area, you're wrong. You're going to find something that's near you, whether it's a Chili's or Boston Market, Cold Stone, whatever it might happen to be. And those options are endless in almost every category. This is where I was really blown away, from the perspective of being able to have so many various options, and it really leaves nobody out. So when a lot of travel-based programs, first of all, some of them will give you rewards cash, but Lee, they always make you work for it. What do you have to do to get them? Yeah,
and they do. They make you work for it, and they make it so that it's, you may only have a certain budget. And my focus and all of our focus has always been, if you have a certain budget, we want you to enjoy that budget to the max. So we want you to be able to enjoy it with that great condo on the beach, a great deal on a flight. So what some other companies out there do is they make you spend double what your budget may be just to get money back to have to spend it on your next trip. Well, there's a lot of people out there that may not be able to spend that next trip. So what we want to do is we want you to be able to take as many trips as you want within your budget and use it to the max. That's what we've done here. And that's what's really cool about it is, we're giving everybody the $500 in cash to spend any way they want. And, I'm going to take it through here a little bit. Can I talk about cruises? Because as you know, I love cruises. And what's really cool about this is that not only can you book your hotels, your cruises, and your car rentals here, but you can also book your activities. I actually booked my entire London trip through our rewards network. I went everywhere, every major attraction there. I did it through here. I saved about 35% on everything we did as a whole on that particular trip during a holiday time. So I just think that's really cool.
Oh, it's huge. I was doing some research into some of the activities, in my local San Diego area. There was a SeaWorld one-day ticket on the site. It's $89. Through us, it was $77.45, and the way it's set up, that one-day ticket becomes an annual pass after you use it by purchasing it through there. So that was, that was a really significant thing to me. We're only talking about $12 or $13, but it's essentially an entire year's pass for $77. I thought that was really hot. There was an endless amount of different options for almost every area that I could choose. It was just a lot of fun going through it.
That's awesome. All right, so here we are, guys. We're on the cruise page, and what's really cool is that we don't just have one cruise line or two cruise lines. We have the majority of the world's cruise lines. So if you want to go to the Caribbean, you can go. If you want to go to Europe this summer, you can go. You can book it all through here. Now, what's great is, I'm going to pick June as a good month. And, a lot of people in June like to go to Alaska. That's kind of the place to be. So I'm not going to pick a cruise line or a cruise ship. I'm just going to pick Alaska just to show people how this works. And what we're going to do, let's say we want to do a 7 to 9 night. That's kind of the norm for Alaska. It's that easy. It can help you decide on what you want to pick. Now we're going to search through here, and it's going to take all of our inventory, and it's going to show us what's available in the month of June. So now, like I said, we have all the cruise lines. So if you want to go on Norwegian, which has freestyle cruising, you can do that. If you want to go a little bit more of a upper class and go on the Love Boat, you can do that on Princess Cruise Lines. If you want to have a little fun, you can go on Carnival. If you want to have that upscale, you can go on Holland America. So Seth, let me ask you, what cruise line should we go with here? Just pick one. It's up to you. What would you like to do?
Let's have some fun. Let's go Carnival. Let's do it.
All right. So we're going to pick the Carnival Cruise Line here. And obviously June is a busy month. But what I want to do is I'm just going to pick June 2nd here. Now, you and I haven't looked at these prices or anything, but what we've picked is just a random date here, which is June 2nd. Now, you'll see these prices right here. This is for a 7-day on the Carnival Legend out of Seattle going through Alaska. And these prices right here are what you would see anywhere. It's $949, $1229 for an outside, so on and so forth, right? Now, you would see that on the other cruise booking engines, but what's cool about what we have exclusive for our members is right here, and you're going to see it in just a minute. So we're just going to pick some ages here, and obviously I'm in Florida, so I'm just going to go with Florida here. And then you got to click see price, so don't get scared yet, guys. Make sure you click on see price, because when you do, it's going to give you what the price is going to be. Now, look at this. This is an inside cabin. You're going to save $80 a person, not just, wow. That's $160 savings just for booking through our membership site here and through the rewards network. Now, if you want to get a little bit, let's say you want to get a balcony because you're in Alaska, look at this savings right here. This is a balcony guarantee right here. Now, the cruise line price and the public price you're going to see is $14.49. We're going to give you $134 that you can use of your rewards cash to save you almost, what is that, $270 right there on just one trip.
I love it. And I'm gonna take the reins back, and I'm gonna go over flights a little bit, because we didn't really get into that too much. I was really wanting to, so I'm gonna pop to that one and show. I'm just gonna pick some. I've been so many places in the last year, and I swear to you, Lee, I wish I'd had this program before, because I would have absolutely loved to have saved a ton of money traveling all over the world. I'm just gonna pop up some. I'm just gonna do some random searches. So let's do Los Angeles to Miami, and just see what we come up with. And I'm gonna leave the dates the same on all this. It'll just be. I don't want to type it a million times. So let's just give that a go, and we'll go to a competitor site and see what we got, and we'll just have some fun. I think it'll be a blast. So I actually need to figure out what dates those were that I picked now. May 4th through May 9th. All right, so May 4th through 9th from LA to Miami. All right.
And the important thing is, Seth, just to chime in a little bit, is when you're doing a flight search, make sure you let it search all the way through, because those great deals may come up in the last seconds of our search on our engine.
A great point. That bar, by the way, I'll let everybody see the bar next time, but it's in the top left-hand corner. It's kind of tiny, so it's you tend to not notice that the search might not be done. So like, you know, on this site here, the bar is at the top, and you can see that little orange progress bar. Ours is kind of a light blue one that's matched our color scheme. It sits right in this area here. So you can see here, let's see here. So we're looking at $211 round trip from LAX to Miami. And then on the competitor site, $429, same dates. How are you doing that? That is impressive stuff. Let's throw out some more. This will be fun. I think this is fun. Let's just do a new one. I'm gonna click flights again. I could have clicked change shirts, but oh well.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll this time. You're too excited.
Let's just have some fun. Let's say we go. Let's do. These are a couple of cities that I have been to over the last year and had a lot of fun in both. Great people and excellent times. I'll just leave the dates. I'm just gonna leave the dates the same for everything. Just be easier. And let's change this one here, and we'll go to Chicago. And again, you know, apples to apples, guys. If you guys do these comparisons, you really keep in mind, you really need to make sure that you're getting the full picture. This particular site does include all the taxes and stuff. A lot of them out there don't, especially when it comes to hotels and condos. So just be really aware of that. In this case, we're in good shape. This is an apples to apples comparison that'll give us a good idea what we're looking at. That's a pretty good deal, actually, to New Orleans. That's $147 over there. Uh-oh, we still got it. $139.
You got a little scared there for a second, Seth.
Well, that's a good deal. I mean, honestly, like that's a killer flight. That's a really, really good deal round trip. And we got him.
And you know what, Seth? I tell all of our members, you know, we're doing these comparisons to show them, but you know, it really just enjoy it, because you know, we're showing a couple different ones here that are some great prices. But you know what? You're getting so much value here that if you spend all day trying to match this and match that, man, you're going to miss out on some of those great deals in one of the other places on our site too.
Well, and right now you're going to miss out on a member, because if you know, right now during our builders phase, if you're running through doing this all day, what you're not doing is what you need to be doing, which is talking to people about this program, because during this builders phase, we have an incredible opportunity to lock in people from all around the world. You know, I'm typing in Moscow right now because we actually had some members come in from Russia. We're in 70 countries in 1 week. We're open in 172. So how much longer will it be before we're in 172? I don't know. But we're in 1 week. We've already hit 70 countries. So as you can see here, once again, boom, 835. That's Denver to Moscow round trip, bro.
That's awesome.
Moscow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good over here too. That's a pretty good deal, and we got him. So I'm gonna stop with the flight stuff. It's neat, but it's really impressive to me because we're talking about, in several of those cases you guys just saw, you had enough off the flight to pay for your membership with PTP. And this is going to be a consistent recurring theme for you guys. There's so much value here that you're going to be just thrilled and excited to pay $34.95 a month just so you can have access to this. And oh, by the way, you've got massive earning potential in the meantime with building a strong network marketing organization and the best marketing system I've ever seen behind it that's powering it. And I know you guys already feel the same way because everybody's been saying it. So that's awesome. Lee, we're already coming up on an hour.
So why don't we do this? You know what? I'm going to take you through the 2-minute tour of the condos because I really think it's cool to just show people that quickly. And then you know what? They're going to play on this and they're going to have such a good time. So I know everybody's got a lot to do and I don't want to take everybody away from that momentum and going out there and bringing people into this program because it's so cool. But do you mind if I take just 1 minute and show them the condos?
No, I think it's awesome. Let's do it.
Cool. All right, so we're going to go into the condo booking engine right here, and it's really simple. And, you know, family vacation, I love using the condos as a family vacation just because you get to choose where you want to go. And when you bring the family, it's nice to have that kitchen and that extra bedroom for the kids and stuff. So, you know, I'm going to pick what's the biggest family destination in the world. It's Orlando. Everybody comes to Orlando, and we're gonna just pick. I'm gonna pick September just as a month here, because that's kind of that right before back to school type of time, or right after. You know, a good time here, especially for international. So we're gonna scroll down here, and you can see that there's 2, 3 bedrooms all over the place here that are available. I mean, this one right here, a 3-bedroom, September 11th through the 18th, $750, $100 a night for 3 rooms. How cool is that?
Oh, that's fantastic.
And these are 5-star resorts. You got all the amenities you could think of. Now, you know what? Here's another one. Summer Bay. I know this resort very well. It's here in Orlando. They have a cool beach, a cool pool, everything for the family. This is a 2-bedroom, sleeps 8. So that means you got the parents in one room, the kids in another room, and you got the grandparents on the couch, or however you guys decide to do it there. And this is 2 bedrooms for $552. That's $78 a night.
We talked earlier about those maintenance fees, and for people who don't know what a maintenance fee is, I want to make that clear. If you did own a timeshare somewhere, whether or not you own it, there's this maintenance fee that comes attached to it. And that maintenance fee is essentially them coming in, cleaning up the entire facility, your particular unit and all that stuff. Those maintenance fees almost always are almost exactly what you said. They're about $600 a year. And to have access to these condos and to be able to secure them where they're not publicly available, you can't even do price comparisons on these guys. You can't, because they're not out there. Nobody has them. So you have the privilege of booking them for less than what the maintenance fee would have been. That's kind of a big deal to me.
Yeah, and you know what, Seth? It's great for all these people that own timeshare. It's a great opportunity. But what's really cool about that is they may only get to travel 1 week a year. With our program, if they want to go on vacation 365 days a year, they can.
Absolutely right. I completely agree. And our goal with this company, guys, is to create professional tourists. So mark that down in your mind. We want to turn everybody into professional tourists who are literally traveling the world, having a blast, and making a ton of money. And I couldn't be more proud to be partnered with such a strong provider to give us an incredible backbone to this program. I could not be more proud of the members who have come into this and have worked their tails off. Again, we're going to activate that portal as soon as we get off this this Google Hangout. So you're welcome to look at it, but I just want to, one more time, I want to really drive it home. Have some fun with it and make sure you go to work, because someone somewhere is looking for an enroller, and that someone should be you. And if you're focused on the wrong thing at this exact moment in time, then you're going to miss out. So during our builders phase, let's focus on that. And then as we move forward, let's start using this product and leveraging it and having a blast as we get to see all the stuff we've all wanted to see for a really long time. I want to say, Lee, thank you so much for being here and guiding us through this. You did an incredible job, brother. I know you're not feeling good, so it was awesome to have you. I think you did a great job describing the product and the program. So I really want to thank you for everything you've done for us, brother.
Thanks for having me, guys, and I look forward to doing this again. And I look forward to the success, and I wish you guys all the best, and please enjoy the program.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. We were over 200 viewers the entire time. Thank you so much for being here and hanging with us. We're going to break these down into specific lessons, so you'll see the videos go in the back office that'll teach you how to use each little piece of the program. And in the meantime, let's go build, have some fun, and eventually let's go travel together and see the world. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for coming on the webinar, everybody. Have an incredible day.